Hi everybody! I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for Scorpios for the month of March 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and relax here and get tuned into the energy, and we'll see what the message is for all of you this month. Okay. Scorpio. What's a message for Scorpio for the month of March? All right, so I'm just going to describe the scene here. We've got buildings in the distance. We've got flat land, and I see Scorpio is kind of beneath the surface of the flat land. It's almost like a mole digging through, but going underground, slightly underground and moving forward, not being above ground and just walking like any normal human being, but now it's kind of like digging through the underground in order to move forward. There's a lot of wisdom that Scorpio is going to discover here, because I see this persona of Scorpio here. I see you take breaks to take a look at some of the things you're discovering underground, like precious metals and crystals and things like this. So here you are, and you've stopped, and you're turning on this light here that is above your head. It's just like on this like hard hat thing, and you're inspecting these objects that you're finding, these treasures. But you haven't discovered the truly most precious treasure of them all. You're still looking for it. And you've discovered gold, you've discovered diamonds, you're discovering some really good stuff here. But it's not what Scorpio's soul is looking for. Scorpio does acknowledge that these are some good things that Scorpio is bringing into Scorpio's life. Okay. Wow, I've just come across a diamond. Wow, that's great. Well, neat. I'm learning some things from this diamond. It's like acquiring new things for your life. Okay, good things. But there's something deeper than this. Something deeper than these good things. And it's something of the soul. All right. The next thing I'm going to tell you about this scene, there is something dissatisfying. How do I want to put this? All right, so let's take a look at the original image again. It's kind of like a Gotham City, but nobody lives there. So it's kind of haunted type feeling, and it feels like it's close but yet far away. We're ignoring that, and instead of moving towards this city, we're just kind of going our own way. It seems quite normal for Scorpio to go under the ground and to be discovering these new things. It's not necessarily thinking about the city. However, the city is in its pathway, and its forward motion is towards this. And it almost feels like ignoring this city, ignoring this problem. But that's not, energy says that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just Scorpio right now, with Scorpio's time, is acquiring some new things, some good things, is taking a look at them. Still, something is incomplete here. All the while, there's this big thing here. And it is in your pathway. It is moving forward. You have to work through this big thing, okay? Scorpio seems to know about this. There's a problem or a challenge or an unknown, and it feels kind of difficult. It feels uncomfortable. But it's not, its spirit is not dampened by this. It's still the spirit of Scorpio. It's just kind of not going there too quickly. It'll find its way there, but it's not in any rush, okay? My spirit guides are wanting me to go into the city to share some of the city perspective, okay? Man, it's empty. And there's a eerie type of wind that blows through some of the streets, and there's like old litter, it's wrappers and newspaper sheets and just random stuff blowing in the wind. And then the wind stops and it sort of lands and then it blows again. It's kind of like this. It feels empty. It's really hard for Scorpio to want to look at this. So I'm experiencing myself as a Scorpio right now, and I'm picking up a piece of broken glass and I'm looking at it. And it's a memory. It's a hurtful memory. And I just put it back on the ground. It's kind of like, oh, I don't want to take this trash with me. I mean, well, who wants to just carry a broken piece of glass in their pocket? I'll just put that back on the ground. I'll let somebody else pick that up. It's kind of like this. It's a lot of memories here. Scorpio is reflecting on these memories. But there's something interesting developing, something unexpected. And instead of this breeze blowing through and it's just kind of eerie and picking up some of this litter, it's starting to feel like a fresh air, a refreshing change. And it's going to get you out of the dirt. And it's going to give you access to what it is you are really looking for here. Which, believe it or not, it isn't the gold or the diamonds. It isn't that. But they're showing me that the sun is rising and this broken city, this empty place, full of difficult memories, it's starting to be reborn. And the sun is shining down and the buildings look totally new. It feels like a new world. It feels super refurbished and refreshed. Like there's no way this city could have ever looked any different, because it's that clean, it's that brand new, it's that magnificent, it's that glorious. And this is just Scorpio's cherishing this. It's cherishing this. Because I see you sort of looking around. I'm experiencing this myself. And it's just like my heart is free to see the sun shining upon the city in this way. And I don't have to carry the broken pieces with me anymore. It's so freeing of the soul. It's like so gratifying and full of gratitude in itself. Just a blessing. Thank you. And this image is kind of returning to its old self. And we're seeing Scorpio as the mole and going underground and finding things that aren't really satisfying the Scorpio soul. So Spirit Realm wants to show you this for March. There's something about when you acknowledge the city, the uncomfortable parts of your life, that's what is going to bring the real preciousness, the healing. It's not all the diamonds and the gold in the world. It's no longer having to carry these glass pieces and the city that is now empty and the emptiness inside yourself. Because once the sun shines down upon that and it's all transformed, that is true bliss. And I can feel that for Scorpio. So it's giving you an opportunity to explore yourself here in March. What is your soul deeply looking for here? And they're saying one way that you can access it is by remembering, in a way, feeling the broken pieces of glass. But it's also kind of like letting go of them too. And letting the sun shine into yourself and into your life. And it feels like this is going to happen naturally, and it's going to be a blessing for Scorpios. All right. That's the message for all of you. If any of you are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Okay, thank you all for watching, and I wish you a beautiful March.